Tonight, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-rated champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night 10. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, with that, the wait for live action ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are ready and raring to go here at United Center in Chicago. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Johnny Big Rig Hendricks. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, round 1 is underway. Here's the outstanding striker, the conditioned Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round 1. We'll see how it goes for Doo-Ho Choi here tonight.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
That leg kick lands. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Lands to the body. All right, nice job by the wrestler sticking to the game plan here early. DC goes to the clinch. He said he didn't want to be shooting takedowns from way outside. We'll see if he tries to get a level change here on the inside.
Well, he needs to. This boxer is so good in close. Whereas you're clinching, with most athletes, they tend to panic. Boxing is spent a lot in the clinch, so this guy's well-versed here. But where he isn't well-versed is getting his feet tripped, getting foot swept, getting level changed on. So he's got to mix everything up. It's high-low, if he wants to take this guy down.
Good combination there by Hendricks. Fast pace here in the early going. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, nice takedown defense there. Looked like the boxer might have even cracked a wry smile. The wrestler tried to get him down, 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, that's him just kind of acknowledging that the work that he put in is paying off, paying dividends. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over to the corner and gives him a wink and goes, hats off to you, boys. You got me prepared.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Choi. Man, look at that jab right there. If he doesn't make some adjustments, Mommy's not going to recognize him. His nose is getting all sweet.
I mean, he's getting battered. He's taking him right on the face, too. He's trying to play catch-up, not moving his head in advance of the jab coming. His boxer is way too good to try to react to the shot.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was when his first shot.
Choi's uppercut is blocked. Oh, beautiful counter. Nice jab by Choi.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1. Oh, and the high kick lands. Oh, and he lands another huge kick.
Back in the clinch with the takedown. Very good at changing levels when he can get to this clinch position and get in close.
Hendricks gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Hendricks' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Tries to work it into a takedown. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the bar there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Choi is able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Strike lands clean. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Checks the leg kick. Takedown defense holds up.
Great job finding an opening and landing a beautiful punch from the clinch.
45 seconds to go here in round 1. Oh, how clean is that jab by the Korean Superboy? 30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Nice punch, man.
Well, block that punch.
Nice shot there by the champ.
10 seconds to go in round 1. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Beautiful little hook.
Oh, lands another hook. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble, get up!
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Hendricks back in full mount. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him up. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Using a lot of good movement. Got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hendricks. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Hendricks is back in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Hendricks is in half guard.
Getting the mount here.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hendricks.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hips.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back. It helps him to evade those strikes.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Troy's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
I mean, he's cutting it down the sides with a beautiful leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Hendricks, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Choi's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that early damaged nose as he raises the guard.
Another takedown land.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the Korean Super Bowl. Hendricks' eye starting to swell now.
Great job landing from the top position.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Choi. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter that's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
I'm not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. All right, leading with the power shot there. Nice right hand.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Hendricks has got the full mount. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. Johnny, burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut.
Back mount now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Hendricks is in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. Choi's eye is closing up. Single collar tie here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Big right hand.
Big reach. We told you to keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
He's got to start throwing now.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Hendricks is in half guard. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Hendricks. Oh, the ground and pound is there. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Okay, sit down, relax. We got one more round. This is it. Give me this last round, 100%.
Ready. Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for time, he's got him hurt here. Oh, head kick blocked by Hendricks. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, misses with the jab. Oh! Goes in and secures the takedown. Well, I'm no father, but if I rock it, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. That's not that call to kick his eyes. He's right for the picking. Going for the loop.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack. Not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you throw a blocked shot that's incoming.
Choi's being very intentional with his strikes here, targeting that eye that is already swollen on the opposition. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's gotta start doing everything he can find as his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnny Hendricks. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Hendricks going for the takedown here, but he misses.
On the side. There you go, single leg. He passed the half guard.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
Did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Choi's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
Straight punch lands.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big right hand there. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for sure.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting. It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, he's got his back now.
Hey, stop.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Johnny Big Rig Hendricks.
So another big win for the Ada, Oklahoma native, Johnny Hendricks, of course, the 4-time